Before Vietnam, darkness belonged equally to both sides of any conflict. After Vietnam, one side owned the night in ways that permanently and irreversibly shifted the fundamental nature of combat. The development and deployment of night vision technology during the Vietnam War era represents one of the most consequential military technological shifts of the 20th century, one whose implications extended far beyond the specific conflict that drove its accelerated development and that continues reshaping how warfare is conducted today. Early-generation image intensification devices, bulky, heavy, and expensive by later standards, began reaching American forces in Vietnam in significant numbers through the mid to late 1960s, driven by the urgent operational reality that Viet Cong and North Vietnamese forces had adopted a deliberate tactical preference for nighttime operations specifically designed to neutralize American advantages in daylight firepower and air support. Fighting at night in terrain they knew intimately against an enemy who couldn't see them represented one of the few domains where Vietnamese forces could operate with something approaching parity against a technologically superior opponent. American night vision capability began eroding that advantage systematically. Starlight scopes mounted on rifles allowed individual soldiers to acquire targets in near-total darkness. Observation devices mounted on helicopters and fixed positions extended surveillance capability through hours that had previously represented a tactical blind spot for American forces. The psychological impact went beyond the purely tactical. Vietnamese fighters who had operated with relative confidence in darkness began encountering American forces that could apparently see them when no vision should have been possible, a capability that generated its own form of psychological pressure on forces whose tactical doctrine had been built around nighttime freedom of movement. The generations of night vision technology that descended directly from Vietnam-era development now equip military forces worldwide, law enforcement agencies, border security operations, and consumer hunting and wildlife observation markets. A technology ecosystem worth billions of dollars that traces its urgent acceleration directly to the operational demands of jungle warfare in Southeast Asia more than half a century ago. Did you know Vietnam War operational needs drove the development of night vision technology we still use today? Tell me in the comments, and follow for more hidden technological legacies of this war.